What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FUT draft challenge video. Today, for the first time in a very long time guys, we're going to be doing the highest rated FUT draft challenge. We haven't done it for some time. I know that 195s have been floating around. A 4-2-3-1's a good start for that as well. Yeah, I know the 195s have been floating around. Hopefully we'll be able to hit something. That Hullet is fantastic to start. Hopefully we'll be able to hit something big. We did yesterday the most summer heat in a FUT draft challenge. I got 3, and I asked you guys to tweet me your best drafts, and I saw some people with 5, and that is the most that I saw. So if you can beat 5, that Gomez is fantastic. Then let me know, twitter.com/NepentheZ or instagram.com/NepentheZ. Go and tweet me or send me like an Instagram story of your draft would be good. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. guys, the new promo is starting. Maybe I should have done the most icons in a FUT draft challenge, shouldn't I? Because I'd be winning that no problem at all. Yeah, the new promo is starting tomorrow. The fact that for the last 2 days, for the last 48 hours, there has been genuinely 0 content in Ultimate Team. No new objectives, no new SBCs, not even daily SBCs, no new promo packs or anything. There has been absolutely 0 content for 2 days. Has me excited thinking that we could be getting something big with this new promo. And the reason why I think that is because EA typically don't like to pass up on an opportunity to make money or to get people on the game, to drive people there. So the fact that we've had 48 hours of absolutely nothing just suggests to me that going forwards we could have something spectacular. I know there's a lot of rumors around that maybe I'll put Petit back on that right side now. Actually, it doesn't help really at all. Yeah, there's a lot of rumors around that this is going to be something to do with earning rewards for the new game. I personally would be quite okay with that. I know a lot of people disagree, don't want that, don't like that, don't like the idea. Oh, Erkin's perfect, isn't he? He's not like super high rated, but he works very well for chemistry. Yeah, you know, I understand, like, depending on what EA do, let's have like a little thought experiment. Let's assume that EA do something that does allow you to earn a card. Let's take Koulibaly, since he's on the bench there, a base Koulibaly in FIFA 20, but that is in FIFA 21, but that is a FIFA 20 version. And off the back of that, what you end up getting from it, 100 chem there, nice, is a Koulibaly that every time Napoli wins a game, he goes +1, right? So he starts as a base 86, maybe not +1 because that might be too high. Let's say every time they win 4 games, like they did with part of the promo, you know, one of the promos earlier on with the headliners. Every time Napoli win 4 games, Koulibaly goes to a +1. That for me wouldn't be too bad, because if he comes in like, let's say an 86 base or an 88 base or something, and Napoli win 4, now he's an 87. They win 4 more, now he's an 88. Now you're already thinking 8 wins for Napoli is going to be what takes him to being an 88 rated, and 8 wins could potentially take 2 or even 3 months. You know, it's not like 8 wins is going to be done within a week or 2, and all of a sudden, oh wow, we actually get one of these players. All of a sudden, you know, people are rocking around with like 99 rated Koulibalys by Christmas. It would be a steady growth, almost like a one to watch that has the capability of growing with the team. So if it's something that's executed like that, I don't think it would be too bad. It would mean that cards have a little bit more fun and enjoyment later on in game cycles that previously wouldn't have done. I think we're going to get a 192 here. Not bad for the first attempt. But if it's a different way, which we'll get into, let me get out of this draft, guys, and I'll be right back to discuss it the other way around. So if, for example, it's what a lot of people have been rumoring, which would be something along the lines of getting a card right now, because, you know, we've seen Team of the Year, Team of the Season in the loading screen, ones to watches, headliners, everything basically has been in the loading screen, right? Oh, Musa, that is the first time I've seen him in about 40 drafts. If it's something like that, and it's, you know, you're able to take a card right now and start grinding it in FIFA 20 and carry it over to FIFA 21, and you can walk into FIFA 21 with, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5, like, 90 rated or 92 rated, then, yeah, I would personally agree that that would be terrible for the game. I think if people are walking into the new game with like already like fairly stacked squads, it's not going to be good at all. And the reason why I think it wouldn't be good at all is because for me personally, in the current state of Ultimate Team, when we get to a point where you've got your best team, that's where the game dies for me. That's where I kind of stop playing it, because it's like, what's the point of playing? There's nothing to grind for. There's nothing to work towards anymore. So I think, you know, if we had the capability of taking some players in with us that are super high rated, I don't think that would necessarily be good, unless EA do something clever with milestones and season objectives where using these cards has an actual benefit to the club as a whole, rather than just being like, oh, hey, I already have like, you know, a super high rated team. I don't need to do anything else. So I don't need to spend FIFA points or anything like that. EA aren't stupid. They're, you know, they're not going to out themselves of an opportunity of you know, making coins, making money, you know, selling FIFA points. So it's going to be very, very interesting this time tomorrow when that 6 p.m. content drops, to see just what EA do and just what's on offer. But as I say, what I'm personally, my thoughts are, the fact that we've had nothing for 2 days leaves me excited with the fact that EA are going to give us something incredible, or, you know, very, very, very good. So I'm excited to see what comes tomorrow. So for the 6 p.m. content tomorrow, I'm just intrigued. You know, it's either going to be something so dead and so boring that the hype has got everyone again, or it's going to be something. I just got 3 of these in one draft to have. That is the first. That's only the second time ever. Yeah, or it's just going to be something absolutely incredible that is going to warrant the hype. Yeah, it's going to be good to see either way. What's very interesting is like the fact that they've got. The fact that they got that draft was terrible, wasn't it? The fact that they've got all of the card types showing up on the promo screen, you know, on the splash screen, is a very interesting one, because if it is just like the best of, if they just re-release all cards into packs again, and that's what the preseason promo is, that in itself would also just be terrible. It would just solidify that this game is done, and if it has nothing to do with FIFA 21, then so be it. We are all just jumping to lots of conclusions. But let me get out of draft number 2, guys. We've got 3 more attempts to try and get a high-rated draft, so I will be right back. All right, guys, into draft 3 we go. Let's take the 4-3-3, see if we can get some of those big wingers and big centre mids that are available. Maybe an icon to start with, not quite on this occasion. At least we've got 3 summer heats in that last one. We'll go with Garrincha here as well, and just a 93 Ronaldo, so a decent start. But for us to get a 194 or a 195, we're absolutely going to need to pick up some of the biggest players, which is why I'll take that Benrahma there, just to hopefully get a better version of Mbappe somewhere else down the line. And it's not started too particularly good for this one. It's very difficult with this formation to get the biggest players on the actual starting lineup, because most of the best players are cams or CDMs. So unless you get the 99 Maradona or the Team of the Akante or whatever off the bench, then you're kind of struggling just a little bit. That's good for chemistry there. That's good for chemistry there. And with the start that we've had here, I don't think we're going to get much beyond a 190 to 191 unless we hit like 99 Van Dijk or something. 96 Hummels is a pretty good start. If we can get the icon goalkeeper here again, which we can't, but we'll take Manuel Neuer, strong links into Hummels. And obviously we get the link to Da Costa as well. And we'll take Yuri there because of the offers that he has with chemistry too. So that's not too bad to start with. You get a nice big chem boost there as well. That's actually very, very good to start with. 88 chemistry, 91 rated, with a couple of quite dead players in there. So hopefully we can pick this one up a little bit. But I have seen some 194s. 194s I think are actually quite I don't want to say easy to get, because I mean I'm out here struggling just to get anything in particular. But 194s are certainly fairly common, absolutely. But I do believe that 195s, they are achievable. They are incredibly difficult to get. To even get a 99 rated player in the game in general, seemingly impossible. To be able to get a 99 rated player 3 or 4 times in a draft, to be able to manage to get yourself up to that really high rating, seemingly impossible. We can get an extra chem point there. That's not bad. That is not bad. I'm surprised that doesn't give us... It's because Ronaldo doesn't get the chemistry there. But 90 chemistry, 90 rated. Sorry, 99 chemistry, 90 rated. With the manager, we'll be able to get that 100 chemistry. So right now, it is mostly just about rating. We'll take Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He ups the rating just a little bit. 95 Messi is also very good for the rating too. Can we put Messi in? We can, can't we? If we put Messi there, put Cruz over there. That's interesting that actually... There we go. So that's still 99 and 91. Now I wonder if it's better. No, it still doesn't give us a link by putting him there. So Messi and Ronaldo up top together, guys, in the same team. We can take Puyol. It does give us the extra 1 chem point. We lose 1 rating. I don't think that matters all that much. And then with 4 picks to go, what are we going to get? Come on, give us something big. Give us an opportunity here to hit a 193. Come on, a big 99. It's not happening, is it? Slimani, Inform, Pepe. This draft, all 3 drafts actually have been pretty poor. We could put Serge Gnabry into the team at left wing. He would get more chemistry than Lionel Messi currently has. He's not quite as high rated. He does offer better chemistry, in which case we could then put back in Da Costa and would still maintain that chem. Let's take out the low-rated players. Let's get Messi. 192 is like the best we're going to get here, I think. 90 over that. And then an 88 over the 86 Puyol. Yeah, it is a 192. So we've had 2 192s out of our first 3 drafts, guys. Let's move on to draft 4 and hope that we can hit ourselves a 193 or better. I will be right back. All right, guys, here we go. Attempt 4 of 5. Can we get good formation? The 4-2-2 is really nice for it. We get the cams and we get the CDMs, the opportunity of a couple of big strikers in there as well. And we can throw that 94 Lionel Messi onto the bench as well. So a really good start for this draft. Icons up top would be real nice. Oh, do we want Ribery? Let's take Ribery because Aguero has team of the season. Not that he ever pops. Yeah, I mean, let's take Karim Benzema as well. The French link, his team of the season obviously just never pops either. I mean, this is... maybe the 4-2-2 is not the formation it used to be. Maybe it's not, you know, I remember you always taking the 4-2-2 normally and getting loads of icons, cams and CDMs, you know, your petites and whatnots. But on this occasion, guys, I have a feeling already that this draft is dead in the water. I mean, this is poor. If we can even get 100, like the second draft was terrible as well. The chemistry was low. The draft itself was terrible. And the rating wasn't particularly that good. Oh, St. Just. I haven't seen this card yet. Wait, this actually might be a new card. They might have actually put the new cards. They have 93 Rabiot, 92 St. Just, 92 Luki Bacchio, 93 Kramaric are now all in draft. Rabiot with 3-star, 4-star looks fantastic. This Jeremiah St. Just, could you imagine this card in regular Ultimate Team? I mean, those stats are ridiculous. His dribbling, his defending, physical, and pace, outrageous. His passing, outrageous. His shooting's not even terrible. He's got 3-star, 3-star as well. He's real nice. Kramaric looks pretty damn good too. And Luki Bacchio also looks pretty good. So there are 4 brand new Summer Heat cards in draft, which again should make it particularly easier to get a high-rated draft. But what are these picks? I mean, look at my starting 11. I mean, I am blown away. We have got 5 if you're including Florenzi, and 6 if you include Messi, base gold cards. And then just nothing outside of that. This is one of the worst drafts we have ever put together. We take Jan Sommer there. It doesn't really get too many links. Okay, now we're talking. We'll take Marquinhos there. Now, he can obviously link to Koscielny. Let's take Kamara as well. Let's pop him in there. Let's swap these 2 around here. Let's pop Kamara in at right back. Get some chemistry there. But I don't think it particularly matters all that much. We're going to get Cam Neymar. So as a Brazilian, he does work a little bit as well. Pozuelo can go back in too. We could put Sommer in goal. Well, now we're cooking here. Now you're giving me some stuff that I'm happy with. Give me that prime moment Zidane. Let's pop Sommer in there just because he's way higher rated. We're going to get a rating out of this. We're just not going to get chemistry unless we get a couple more big icons. Well, there is a big icon in George Best, but it's not going to help with the team itself. We're going to get ourselves a Cristiano Ronaldo right wing as well. We're going to get ourselves a Morales, which I think if we put Best in instead of Fernandinho, I think he just offers so much more chemistry. He offers a little bit more chemistry. That's too bad. That could have been quite nice. What about if we do that? That interestingly doesn't give us more. There we go. That's the more chemistry that I was looking for. So we're up to 76 chem. And we're up to 91 rate. We're going to get a high rated draft here. It's going to be probably a 9-3. It's just not, unless we get a miracle player, it's just not going to work for chem. We'll take Salah and pop him onto the bench. And that's a 9-2 with Fernandinho still to come off. And Benzema really still to come off. We can take Hulk, 94 rated. And go on for Fernandinho. That's interesting that that's not yet a 9-3 rating. We'll take off the last lowest rated player. We're going to get Gaincha there as well. That's interesting, putting him in at centre-back. That's definitely going to be 93 rated. Yeah, so it's a 9-3. The chemistry is just absolutely woeful. So we've got one more draft in us, guys. Otherwise, 1-9-2 twice is going to be my best attempt. That draft was pretty woeful. Even though it was the highest rated, it just didn't have the chemistry. Hopefully, draft 5 is going to provide a better result. All right, guys, here we go. The 5th and final draft for today's video. Maybe we'll take a formation we haven't used. No, let's go back to the 4-2-2. I've got a feeling the 4-2-2 is going to be the one that offers us the best opportunity. And there's Saka, but we're going to take Cruyff, 96 rated, goes in at cam as well, which isn't ideal. I would have preferred he went in at striker, just because then we could have got cam high rated icons. I'm actually going to ignore 94 Zidane. No, I'm not. That's just silly, isn't it? I know 97 Zidane pops a fair bit, which is why I would have ignored the other Zidane. And we're going to take Lopez to go up front there as well. This is a good start to the draft. The 96, a 94, a 93, and a 91, and 3 icons already. So we're in a good, strong position with regards to getting chemistry and rating. If we can get one more icon midfielder as well, it would have been nice. We don't. We get Carvalho in there. Left back's always tricky. Like you've got a couple like 90s, 90 pluses, but generally speaking, is not so great. We'll take Liebold there. He links to obviously to Zidane, and there's a good centre back in Ferdinand. Give me Van Dijk, team of the season Van Dijk. Just give him to me. Come on, give me a 90. No, never mind, it's Silvers. We'll take the Argentinian there, but we are looking strong. We are looking very good. I haven't seen a team of the season or a team of the year in a very, very long time. In at right back or left back, and we'll take Jens Lehmann in goal. So we're 91 rated, 95 chemistry with 2 really low rated players and 3 or 4 fairly low rated players. We'll pop Oblak in. This is where we just need a little bit of growth here in the defense. We can take 89 Corona. I have a feeling like, see this guy right here. We need a different midfielder, but he links in there, no problem. And he gives Lopez a strong link, that Argentinian guy. It's actually not bad. Obviously, I don't want him in there. 93 PK is very nice. And we can throw him in there, and that keeps our chemistry now. We can get Carvalho out. And we are 91 rated, but we've still got that silver and the low rated golds in there. We're going to take Amrabat just for the rating on the bench. Ooh, Thiago Mendes. Very nice for him. 4-star, 3-star. This is the first time I've ever seen him pop in draft for me. So that's nice. We'll take him. Higher rated anyway. We don't get any links with him. What about if we do that? No, we lose even more chemistry with that. What about if we do... Yeah, we don't really have exactly what we need here. We're missing a couple of... I suppose I could put William Carvalho back in now. I'll take that Mohamed Salah again. It's not his team of the season one. We put Carvalho in there. Soft links PK, not enough. Even that, it's the same. It's just all the same. We lose a lot of chemistry by putting Lopez the other side as well, which is quite interesting because we lose it on the CDM. Next up is going to be a 94 Messi. So 5 picks to go, guys. we got potential of a really high rated here. Just need a couple of fortunate picks. Now that Casemiro could work. He's only 88 rated. He doesn't link to anybody. He does link to NepentheZ. He would give more chemistry. So he's not as high rated as Mukiele, but we will get better team chem. We're up to 97 with him in the team, which is nice. And we should be 92 rated. No, we're only 91 rated. That's really interesting. Right, 4 picks to go. There's an 88. We'll take the 88. It is Burnt Leno. Obviously, it doesn't help us with regards to the chemistry. We're only 3 chem points off, though, so we've got easy potential to link this up. We just need the rating. It doesn't help getting Matthew Debussy in there. Come on, yeah, 1 big card. Ooh, 96 Ilicic. That is a big card. And he can go in instead of Lopez. And that is very, very good for rating. Leno can come off. We're 1 big pull away from getting this as our highest rated draft, guys. And we have got a 93 Munir, which doesn't help with chemistry, but could potentially help with rating. It doesn't. So even if we could, we still couldn't. Even if we do get the right manager to give the right chemistry here, it's just not going to be the one. So there you go, guys. That is it. 5 draft attempts from me. Once again, nominal amounts of summer heat cards, even though 4 more have just been put into the draft. I don't think we saw a single team of the year or a single 99. We saw more prime icon moments than basically anything. And it's sad to say that just a few days away from August, the draft is actually still in a really bad state for replayability and usability because it's just the same players over and over. But there you go, guys. That is my attempt for today at the highest rated FUT draft challenge. Don't forget to show me yours. This is going to be the end of the video. Before we do get out of here, of course, if you want to check out any more content on some of my channels, there will be a video here and a playlist just down here. So check that out. But guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.